in general, like, you know how nowadays, like, a lot of Gen Z are going through, like, just, I don't want to call it the mental health thing.
Okay. But it is the mental health thing.
You know, everyone's so stressed, depressed, and, you know, life is not fair. Have you gone through that phase of where you're like,
Yeah.
I've had people here who are like, and I'm not, like, these are my friends. I'm like, yo, I don't understand it because maybe I'm just coming from a different generation. That's why when I told Ati, I'm in my 30s, first of all, she was like, what? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But, like, so now just that, how do you just take care of your mental health, considering there's pressure, and a lot of you guys from your generation are just talking about depression, anxiety, all those things. And have you gone through them?
I'm so anxious when, for example, it comes to this, like, things like this, like podcast. But, like, I'm anxious because I won't get a car. No. I mean, okay, for me, my mother and I were close. So I normally talk to her. When I feel like I'm low or I just need advice, I just talk to her. And also, comparison is the thief of joy.
Of joy.
Yeah, so why would you compare yourself? And you know, okay, for example, that person you're comparing yourself to, maybe they're from a rich family or not. You'll never get there. So why? Why just kill your health?
Yeah.
Why?
But, you know, that's a I know, but that's a Gen Z thing. I think that a lot of people, and most will just say, I don't feel like I have this. And then somebody's like 22, 23. And I'm like, why would you want that at 22, 23?
Exactly. Even you want a car and you don't know how to drive. Like, why?
And you know, such things. I'm like, you don't know how to drive. Okay, it's supposed to be paid for insurance. You know that, right? Service, if something like, you know, technicalities at times just come up with a car. All those things, Yani. But you understand it's also an additional responsibility.
Exactly.
You haven't even figured out, like, paying your own rent.
Exactly.
How do you take care of this?
Exactly. So why would you compare? Like,
Annual insurance. No, but have you ever been in that space before? You know,
I was.
Because if you're Gen Z and you're thinking that way, I think you're among the few.
I guess I was a bit, especially when I came back, and I was from this environment, you know, where, okay, we were given stipends.
What's that?
Like the upkeep money the program was giving us.
In dollars?
Yeah.
Ooh,
So just imagine coming to Kenya and then you're not given shit, you know. It kind of sucked for a while because I was like, if I wanted this, I would order from Amazon or Shein if I want anything, you know. Fashion
Nova when they have a sale.
Yeah. So
especially you, I'm sure you probably fit like most of the 2 model sizes that they are.
Yeah, I had a cart full of full of clothes. I never bought them. But like, so
but those ones that you can just put, but I know if I have an allowance that's coming in, I can actually just buy.
Just one click.
And you buy.
Yeah.
And they deliver the next day.
Yeah. So it's,
on 2-day shipping.
So it took a hit on me when I came.
Because now you're...
Yeah, so that was in 2022. And I was like, no, this is gonna kill me, you know, because I was reducing in my weight, because I gained weight because of eating junk food.
Oh, yeah.
So it was taking a turn. And I was like, no, I have to talk to my mom. And then she was like, don't worry, you know, just some few advices. And then, here we are.
But I think that's such a good thing, because I think at times you also just need somebody who teaches you how to be. And I'm always saying this, just somebody who teaches you how to be content and enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
Because as long as you're working, you will get there.
Exactly.
There's nothing that's going to stop you, as long as you're just being consistent. But I think the most important thing is just take care of your mind, though. So if having a mother who you can talk to about such things, because unfortunately maybe others can't talk to them.
Yeah.
If you have like a mom who's like, Ati,
get out of here.
Hey, first of all, ati gari sijui nini, sina kustress zote. Why? Why? And it's kind of hard because, you know, this is someone whose generation is so different. And that's all they're seeing probably online. Yeah,
and those who are
on repeat.
Online, those I don't want to say all of them, but some of them, they're faking it.
We all know. But that's what I'm saying. Like, KRG is lying. Come on, there's no way of paying 100 M. By who?
Exactly.
By who?
Yeah.
All the cars that are probably in the car yard that is always there, like, that's what they cost.
Yeah.
And I mean,
and it's advertising, you know?
Plus, you also have to understand he's very good at what he's doing.
Exactly.
He makes everything believable. So if you know how
To work with
media
them.
and entertainment works, you can just see he's just a showman.
Yeah.
Right? You know, like he's just likes and messing with people's head all the time. Because once he's always just, and you know, he's just a special individual.
Yeah,
you know?
he is.
Hopefully I'll get him on the podcast as well and tell him to stop fucking up with young people's bands, because now everybody's just like, I want money probably like him.
Exactly, yeah. And also the way yesterday was Valentine, right?
Yeah.
And he was giving his new girlfriend
Yeah.
cars, you know, money and flowers.
Come on, there is no way. Just lying to people.
Yeah, so there you are, at 24 maybe like me, with
Yeah.
no boyfriend, with no roses, with no car.
Wait, don't have a boyfriend?
Let's
And no roses? Okay, sorry. First of all, sorry. Just go on. My apologies. Look
Thank you.
Shame on me.
So
My
I was
apologies.
so
I'm sorry.
no, it's fine. Don't
Okay,
worry. So you're there. You just feel that pressure, you know, and you're like, why can't I be like her, you know? And then you start forcing things, you know, which are gonna lead you to a bad place.
Like what? What things?
Like getting free money. You know, nothing is free. You know, you have to pay.
But you know, that's the thing that I'm just saying, like, anytime I meet someone from your generation who talks with a level-headed like that, I'm like, you know, I think whoever like raised you, they did a good job, because it's so dangerous.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like Scarlett was my friend.
Oh.
Yeah. I even posted like, oh, it's all good. I remember when I first met her, I was just telling her like, I think you need to slow down. Because one, you're too young. Because she was already aggressive from the word go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from 18, Scarlett was just like, yo, I want to be big, I want to be here, I want to be in Dubai. She was saying that at 18.
Dang.
Yes. I remember like my conversations were like, yo, you just slow down, like all these things. Because I'm looking at it like, yo, you're coming off from even like a family. That's just actually okay.
Yeah.
So you'll be good, but just slow down. Nothing is going anywhere. And I think the unfortunate part is just like, you know, she found herself in
Awkward situation.
yeah. And 2 weeks before that happened, I bumped into her when I was going for my jog. She was going to the gym. I was going to jog around Huru Gardens. And, you know, 2 weeks later, she's not there. Blood all over everything on the news.
Yeah.
But it's not just her. I mean, Monica Kimani, the whole situation, she was my friend too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. Why you're
I was telling her like, yo, you need to slow down. Because there's something I was doing, and I don't want to get into details because, you know, her thing is still ongoing and everything. But I remember there's a time like I was just, you know, I bumped into her in a country where I was doing some work. And I remember I was telling her like how much I was getting paid for the gig that I was doing at the time. And she said like, you know, she made like 10 times the amount probably over the weekend. And I was like,
that is not possible.
You see the same way we're doing the calculator. I was like, no. There is no work that you're doing. But she, you know, she was always posting like, you know, a month, you know, I bought a house, I bought like 4x4, but you see, then you get just tied up with the wrong people.
Yeah, I thought she was a businesswoman. Okay.
Okay. You see, and that's why I'm always saying, like, you know, yes, she was, but you, at times, just because of your lifestyle and how fast it's changing, you're getting involved with the wrong people. Yeah. There's nobody who's walking up in my house with a gun, first of all. How? Why?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, we can't just be moving around, like, you know, like, listen, let's not even get into that, first of all, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I've told people enough times, but that I've posted RIP repeatedly so many times with so many people with different situations where I just wish they would have taken a little bit of time to just how they're moving with life, because you can really get to enjoy this life.
Yeah.
Just think about it. But now that you've mentioned it, like, so what do you think about just like Valentine's in general? But for real, nobody got you flowers? But I asked that, and no, I'll explain why I'm saying that.
Okay, I mean, no. But
Okay. That's enough. First of all, that's enough. So just give me a minute.
Okay.
Just, but tell people like maybe top 5 things. No, there's just a message I've seen, but just give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
Tell people the top 5 things somebody can do for a girl on Valentine's Day. Ideally.
Ideally.
In an ideal, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I believe in fantasy just a bit. So maybe for a guy, you could take your girl out. One, maybe for a dinner, and then after maybe if you want to spend time together, when you go to a hotel, you have like flowers on the floor, and then candles and everything. And oh, wow, thank you.
Something special for my guests, because I knew, you know. I asked you, you said no. I was like, what? I told you, those people in your life do not deserve you, first of all. They do not.
Oh, that is why you said that.
Yeah. So, I was going to get some supplies yesterday, and I was like, you know what, I just have to bless her with some flowers and
Thank
hopefully
you.
just make her day,
God bless you.
So how does it feel, at least, to say that you actually got some flowers as well?
I mean, it feels great. At least someone appreciated me.
Listen, fellas, learn. I hope this is a learning lesson to you, iwe funzo kwenyu and your friends.
Yeah.
No, but I remember we're talking about that, like, I just asked you randomly, and I was like, what? But the thing is, like, even with me, like, I know even just at times with just friends, when I know someone is low, maybe they're in hospital, I'm always sending people flowers. And I'm always trying to tell people, and I think who was it? Somebody was telling me, like, flowers, like, fade away or just expire, like after a couple of days, they wither. After a couple of days, I was like, but it's the gesture. And we all know what flowers symbolize,
Exactly.
So just get someone flowers, even if they take care of them for like 2-3 days, but make that impression and just make someone's day.
Yeah.
Make them smile.
Yeah.
Now look at you. Now look at your smile. Like,
I'm all happy here, like a baby. Thank you.
You're welcome. So now we'll get back to what were we talking about? Did you say the 5 things that
No, I was like just stuck on number 1.
You're number 1?
Yeah, because like I don't know.
And then after the flowers here. So will you carry them like that for the rest of the interview? I already see how you're like, like this. Like,
I mean, I can put it down.
No, nobody's gonna steal them away from me. Trust me, I got you. Got you. So maybe top 5 things that somebody can do, like just for their friend or
maybe our
loved one. Yeah, because I'm always saying, like, Valentine's, even if you don't have someone who you care for, but even if like a friend who you can just cheer up randomly, you just do it. Because I think the 2 years ago, before COVID, I think the last Valentine's before COVID, like on Valentine's, I sent out like probably 15 bouquets.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Painful for my pocket. It's like, So I was just telling the florist, listen, like, I know this is how much they cost, but I want a deal for 15 of them. So tell me, because I know you won't sell all the flowers on Valentine's, but remember, I'm doing this on Valentine's, so please. And then I sent it out for a lot of my friends and just people, my mom, of course, and sister. I'm always just trying to cheer them up as well.
That is sweet of you.
Try my best.
Okay.
I try my best.
I see that.
Thank you. So yeah, like just typically on Valentine's Day, what are some of the top 5 things that people can just do to...
I mean, it's just a one-day thingy, but you should maybe, for example, as you said, visit your mom that day. Secondly, if you're dating someone, just go out for a dinner or take someone outside the country, or even if it's inside the country, somewhere where you just feel,
like a getaway or something.
Just the two of you. What else? I mean, just make someone feel loved. It's not about, as you said, the flowers or the money or the trips.
Yeah.
Just making someone that you...
Are you pretending like you're just a simple person? Because ain't no way. Ain't no way you're just talking like this. Like just something, simple. It's not about money. It's not about...
I am like that.
Really?
Yes.
Your mom did a really good job.
I know.
Yeah, she did a good job. Because like most of the things that you're talking about with contentment. It's like, okay, this is where I am, but I work towards this. If I get this, well and good. If I don't, well and good, go with the flow.
Exactly. Because, those little tiny things, they matter. Because you don't know if that person will be next to you the next day. So,
True. And I'm always saying that, by the way. I'm always telling people like, imagine right now, why would you make things difficult now when you can just be peaceful and happy now? Why not just enjoy now, first of all?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very... hey, listen. I mean, I wasn't expecting that, but,
You were expecting a trip to Dubai.
a trip to Dubai or nothing less. I'm always saying, like, it's never that serious. And this could just be genuinely someone who likes you and they're trying to make an effort. And I think, I think there's a friend of mine who was just talking about like that, because I kind of was roasting people yesterday. It's like, even flowers. And then comes out, like, I know there's somebody said, like, fuck you, I'm logging out until by there after 2 days. That's when we're talking. I was just like, I'm roasting people, but just in a joking manner. It's like, Kwani, what's up? And then, like, there's somebody who said, like, I asked them, like, have you ever gotten, like, anyone taken you out? And they said no. But there's somebody who actually, for their first time, the first flower they got, and somebody gave them 1 rose and a hot dog. So I wanted to roast that guy, but then I was like, wait. First of all, I used to be that guy. I remember when I couldn't buy like a bouquet, and maybe that's the only thing I could get. But I'm like, this guy actually bought a rose, bought a hot dog, and came, knocked at your door. And he was like, I was like, you understand there's nobody else who did anything for you that day.
Exactly.
This guy came with a hot dog, because probably he knew you liked
hot dogs
from a specific place. And the flower. And I was just like, you know what? First of all, I have to give him points for that.
Yeah.
The courage and actually just like doing what you can. And I think that's why, like, now also, like, just